Hi, so we're here today to talk to some of the high school students in my school and what they think of video games. So what comes to your mind when you hear the word assessment?
Assessment?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's a
like GEPA, the SATs, they are assessment, NJAS are assessments.
Stressful.
So do you think if you use a game and you're assessed in a game, you would perform better than you would like in pen and paper?
Yup.
What's your favorite video game?
Madden.
It's a football game.
Football game, yeah.
What would you say if your teacher gives you a test, and like in a regular high school class, if they give you a test and it's about Madden, they're just gonna test it, he's gonna grade you according to how you played it and how your skills are in that game.
I'm
Would
gonna
you like
pass.
that? You're gonna pass?
Yeah. Listen, so a kid get kicked out of high school, he gets kicked out of his parents' house. No, actually his parents go on a vacation and they come back. He goes to school and he sleeps in dorms and stuff. It's like, I think it's a college, and you go to class, you do homework and stuff. You gotta go to class. It's like
Do
real life.
virtual homework too?
Yeah, you do homework and stuff.
So how can you use that for English? Like if the English teacher, alright, we're gonna play.
It's just like
we're gonna play
school.
bully. But what's the application for that on English? What skills can you use? What skills do you learn in that game that you can apply that says, oh, this is it's a language
Your
arts skill?
vocabulary.
Yeah?
And when you go to English class, they give you a group of words and it's scattered over. It's like, you get like, I think 2 minutes and it's like 16 words and you gotta put them all together. It's like all scrabbled up and then you like click on the words.
And do you like taking tests?
Sometimes. Depends.
What classes do you like taking tests on?
Doesn't really matter what class, it's all the same.
Do you do well on tests?
Yeah, most of the time. Yes.
What, like I said, with asking John and Perry, like what if you were given a test on how well you play a game? Would you like that better?
Yeah, I'll ace it.
But that's not fair. Like, for example, if you're given a test and you're very good at games, wouldn't that be unfair for the kids who don't know how to play games or not as good as you?
It's not our
It's the
problem.
same thing. Like, what if there's a subject that everybody else doesn't like, but one kid likes, so that's still unfair, so it doesn't even matter. You have a week to make like 100 wood blocks, and then you'll get like whatever, pass it. But if you don't make it in a week, like 70, then you get 70%, like that.
But that's time based though. What if like some kids are slow and they can't perform the same way as you can?
And you better start early.
Okay. You can ask your brother probably who's very good at RuneScape to do the points for you. So how will the teacher know? How can you be accountable for that?
You'll have a guardian watching over you on another RuneScape account, which would be your teacher or something.
So you want the teacher to be there to like witness you like or go through with you through some of the tests?
Mm-hmm.
If you're the teacher, how are you going to grade a person, your kid, just by looking at his levels? Like, shouldn't you be able to find out if he really did that task?
Yeah, like ask him certain questions about how he did it.
Ask him certain questions on how he did it, and then you can find out.
Yep.
You'll give the teacher a code, like S70513, and then they just have to say it to you.
Code for what?
To tell that it's really you, like
Oh.
this person.
Chill, you can go low as in low tech. I've used games as a form of a final project in a couple of my classes in the middle school as well as in summer camp, but I've never really thought of using a game as an assessment. With this class, I think I will be able to do that this summer. And some of the things that I would like to test or assess my students in using the game is first on the design and the creation of it. So this will be on the shoulders of the students who created the game. For the players of the game, I would assess them on how well they understood the instructions and how well they abide by the rules of the game. There's a lot more at stake for the creators of the game, but I think the feedback and assessment on the part of the players would also be beneficial. Peer edit and peer feedback is very important, I believe, in creating a good game and in playing a good game. In the following pictures, you will see that there were a couple of groups of, I think there were 3 groups of kids who made game boards out of the course. We had a 3-week course on the different gods and goddesses. This was a mythology class, which was called The Gods Must Be Crazy. So I thought it would be fun for my students to come up with a game. A brother and sister team made a very well designed game board called Godopoly. They did a very good job. We had fun playing that. Another kid also made some sort of snakes and ladders kind of game using the gods and goddesses of Chinese mythology, and one kid made some sort of, it's not a Pokemon card, it's a Bakugan card, a Bakugan game where he made trading cards, and we did have fun with that. It was just he because he worked by himself, there wasn't really a lot of cards or characters to play with, but the big thing about that is we had fun playing, and we didn't really, they didn't feel that it was some sort of a culminating activity for everything that they've learned. It was more of having fun and using what they've learned, as opposed to using what they've learned first then having fun. So I'll definitely keep this in mind, and I'm thinking of ways where I can use game assessment for formal English classes as well. I think there's a big possibility, or you can create something as interesting as game boards, and further on maybe we can do some sort of an interactive game, something that can be loaded on the internet or on their computers. I mean, these are lofty ideas and lofty dreams, but it's very, very possible, I believe.